Hey guys, today we're going to talk about relationship building and form messaging and some scripts. One of the things that you're going to learn is kind of that there are some ways that are kind of better to approach people than others. And a lot of it has to do with your intention. I guess one of the things that happens originally when we first start coaching is we're super excited and we jump right in. And sometimes if we think of somebody, we kind of instantly go to them and ask them if they're interested, which is fine. But sometimes that can come across as a little, I don't know, like salesy or a little bit focused on that. And the ultimate goal of Beachbody is to help people regain their health and overcome obesity. And so to do that, we have to be able to build relationships. And the successful coaches in this business I say, are the ones that really build relationships well. And it's a really scary thing when you don't know people and you're kind of reaching out to people for the first time. So there are some tips and tricks out there that allow you to kind of do it a little bit easier. One of those things is called form messaging, and basically it's a way to kind of reconnect with somebody and really talk about them and get to know them before you even introduce any sort of an opportunity. And so the FORM is an acronym, and it stands for family, occupation, recreation, and then message. And so you start with, you might message somebody, that you haven't talked to since high school and say, hey, how are you doing? I was thinking about this the other day or whatever, some high school memory or something. I was wondering how you were. And then you just kind of start off like that and ask them about their family. When you get done with that, ask them about their job. Ask them about what they like to do for fun. Get to know them and listen. Like, the key for me with relationships is to really listen to what people are saying. If you do that and you reach out and you grab onto those things they're giving you bits of information that will help them in the future, if and when they're ready. And then the very last thing you do is the message. And the message that you have for them is that you want to help them. Whether it's, for me, it can be through 5 days. It can be through programs. It can be through nutrition help. There's a lot of ways that I can help people. And it's not always related to Beachbody programs or Shakeology or things like that, although it does eventually come to that. And we do get around to that. So that's just an easy way to start with people. And really, my biggest advice is to listen. Listen to what they're saying. Respond to what they're saying. Listen more than you talk, which is hard for me. I talk too much, and I want to say too much sometimes. And that's also a common mistake that we make at the beginning. We kind of verbal vomit everything Beachbody that we've learned, which is great. It's great that you've learned all that, but you don't want to give that all to somebody right away. You want to give it to them in pieces. And there are some great ways to do that. So I'm including, Megan has a list of basic scripts that she uses or that she's collected, and I think a lot of us do. And take a look at them. They're attached to this document. And the benefit of scripts is that, you kind of have like a set thing that you can say when someone gives you similar responses. Change it to fit your personality. Change it to sound like you. But then it's an easy cut and paste and edit just a little bit so that you don't have to recreate every time. I know I have scripts for what I send to my 5-day challengers and what I send to my people who are interested in Shakeology and what I send to people who are interested in discount coaching or, things like that, because it just makes my life easier. And it also makes sure that I don't spew forth 7,000 things all at once and gives it kind of in, smaller, more manageable chunks. So those are included here as well. But the thing I want you to take away from this is that we are in a business of relationship building, and people will not trust you and not want you to be a part of their journey if they can't find that connection with you. So search to find connections, and then the connections will sometimes lead to people doing challenges, and sometimes it'll just lead to great friendships. And that's key too. For me, that's been a great thing. So that's today. I hope that you find some helpful tips in these daily videos. Sorry. And I hope that you can kind of, reach out to 3 new people today. So one of your tasks is to do that, and along with your Power Hour stuff. So now that you're really getting into this, you're starting to kind of figure out what coaching is all about. And you guys are going to be great. So I will talk to you later. All right. Bye.